Have you ever stood in front of a menu at a restaurant, your eyes darting between the juicy burger and the crisp salad, trying to decide what to order? You weigh the options, thinking about what you want, what you need, and maybe even what your friends are having. This moment of decision-making is a perfect example of comparative analysis. It's all about comparing different choices to make the best decision possible. So, what exactly is comparative analysis? At its core, it's a method of evaluating two or more items to understand their similarities and differences. Think of it like being a detective, piecing together clues to figure out which option is the best for you. It's not just for fancy business reports or academic papers. It's something we do every day, often without even realizing it. Let's break it down. Imagine you're shopping for a new phone. You have two models in mind. One has an incredible camera, while the other boasts a longer battery life. To decide, you might create a simple chart in your mind. You list the pros and cons of each. The camera is essential if you're a photography enthusiast, but if you're always on the go, that battery life might be a game changer. This process of weighing options is comparative analysis in action. Now, let's spice it up with an analogy. Picture yourself as a gardener. You have two types of flowers to plant. One blooms brightly but requires a lot of sunlight, while the other thrives in the shade and is low maintenance. By comparing these two flowers, you consider your garden's location and how much time you can dedicate to care. In this way, you're not just choosing a flower, you're making a decision that affects the entire look and feel of your garden. But what about real-world examples? Think about how companies use comparative analysis. When a car manufacturer releases a new model, they don't just throw it out there and hope for the best. They study their competitors, compare features, prices, and customer reviews. If they find that their model offers better safety features and a lower price than a rival, they highlight those points in their marketing. It's all about showing potential buyers why their choice is the better one. Now, let's make this relatable. Have you ever faced a problem at work? Maybe you're trying to improve team efficiency. You could compare different software tools. By analyzing their features, user experiences, and costs, you can pick the one that fits your team's needs best. This is where you take control. You're not just accepting what's available. You're actively seeking out the best solution for your situation. So why does this matter? Comparative analysis helps us make informed decisions. It encourages critical thinking and allows us to evaluate our options carefully. It's not just about choosing the best option. It's about understanding why it's the best for you. Let's recap. Comparative analysis is about comparing options to make better decisions, whether it's a phone, a flower, or a software tool. It involves weighing pros and cons, using analogies to visualize choices, and applying it in real-life scenarios. It empowers you to take control and find solutions that fit your needs. Now, here's something to think about. What's a decision you're facing right now that could benefit from a little comparative analysis? And how can you apply this technique to make your choice easier? Remember, the next time you're faced with options, don't just choose blindly. Take a moment to compare, analyze, and decide. You might just find that the best choice is clearer than you thought.